Today, almost 2 years after the unfortunate Usindiso fire, we are formally releasing the full report that was crafted by Justice Khampepe and Commissioner Mabhena, and they've gone at length to establish the reasons for hijacked buildings, and they've also forwarded what I characterize as good recommendations. It's very unfortunate that those from the word go, when we announced this commission, were criticizing us because the country is fatigued with commissions, are the ones that are accusing us that we are delaying the release of this report, when in the first instances, they rejected the establishment of this report. This commission established to deal with two parts. The first part, to find those that are responsible for the death of almost 107 people, and the second part being to deal with issues related to the buildings themselves. We are proud that the final report has been delivered to us on time, as per the gazetted commitment that we've given to Justice Khampepe. I've since delivered this report to the Executive Mayor of Johannesburg, and will await their feedback so that their feedback can be incorporated in the implementation plan that we intend to adopt. The report, and I'll come later on its clear recommendations, indicates the urgent need for all of us to take the issue of hijacked buildings in Johannesburg serious. Even though the report, so I said 77 people that were killed, even though the report contests the issue of hijacked buildings and feel that the phenomenon of hijacked buildings, it's something that needs to be unpacked, we as the Gauteng Provincial Government accepts the full report as it is, and we commit ourselves to implement its recommendation. The Commission investigation, which included inspecting close to 110 properties, uncovered crucial insights that challenge common assumptions. These are some of the key findings from the Commission's report. As I said, this is a big report, so the electronic version of the report will be posted on our website tomorrow morning. In summary, this is what the report states. 1. The root cause misidentified. The investigation challenges the common assumptions that hijacked buildings are the primary problem. Evidence shows that only a small minority, 5.7%, of properties had allegations of rent collection by non-owners. The crisis is instead driven by extreme poverty and a severe lack of affordable housing, forcing people into unsafe living conditions. 2. Pervasive fire hazards. A critical and immediate threat of life exists. Most properties, almost 79%, have fire safety concerns, with most, which is 71%, completely lacking any fire safety equipment. The use of combustive materials and blocked escape routes further exacerbated this danger. 3. Lack of basic services. Most properties, 77% to be exact, were found to be without essential services such as water, sanitation, refuse removal, and electricity. This leads to unsafe living conditions and contributes to the fire risk through the proliferation of dangerous illicit electrical connections. So the Commission factual findings in respect of the inspected buildings are the following. 1. A severe shortage of affordable housing and failed policies force low-income individuals into dangerous buildings. 2. The city's inability to provide emergency accommodation has paralyzed evictions and trapping residents. 3. Buildings are overcrowded and lack basic services like water and electricity. 4, the buildings are dilapidated with poor structural integrity, with no fire escape, thus creating health hazard. 5, there is a widespread non-compliance with city bylaws and a consistent failure to enforce them, allowing buildings to deteriorate. 6, the city has failed to allocate sufficient funds for its housing policies, making its budget for social housing inadequate. 7, developers face significant hurdles, such as slow approvals and funding, which discourage private investment in this sector. 8, and lastly, that private owners face financial losses and long legal battles, discouraging them from maintaining their properties. So with these recommendations, we've made the copies available to the city. You will recall that the first part, when it was released, the city registered its dissatisfaction in terms of the findings and recommended a review of the findings. We have again made this copy available to the city, and we will engage with the city and then incorporate the issues that they want to bring into our attention, as I indicated, as part of our commitment to implement the findings and the resolutions established by Justice Khampepe.